everybody, WildCraft here, and welcome to another episode of our Let's Play Minecraft series. Playing in 1.15.2 still, and you can see I've made a map. And yeah, that's kind of obvious, really, isn't it? I've made a map. You know me, I like maps. I can't resist playing with a little bit of a map. This is temporary. Today we're going to make a little bit of a home for it, but I wanted to have a look and see what this island was really like. You can't get a feel for it when you're over there. You can if you go up high and look down, but why do that when a map goes up high and looks down? So yeah, that's essentially what I've created, a map showing the area. So this is our little island where we're sat on. You can see our footpaths going across. It's our little mushroom cows. I've extended the green all the way across here. I've made myself a wild spoon and a silky spoon. Yes, basically I'd use my silky spoon to it's not super efficient. It's not efficiency 5, it's only efficiency 2. We got that from a villager. I'll show you those in a second, actually. And so all I do is really make a trench like this, and as long as I kept a space between it and did it like that, this actually grows over really quickly. So by the time I sort of placed the grass I'd gone, it had grown over, doing it over there as well, and was able to get more. So yeah, you can see already those two have filled in, and I think because it's got grass either side of it, it just really grows quickly. So that's pretty good. So yeah, I've covered that area over there in grass, as you can see on the map. I kind of cut it off there, but I've done all this area now, so yeah, we've got quite a bit. We're going to extend it all out, just really trying to look at how we're going to use this, where we're going to use it. I've not looked yet. I should have looked whilst I was over there to see what that is in terms of, is it still mushroom, is it sea, you know, can we build on it, can we extend on it? Not always possible, but this bit here, for example, if we go and look at it and bring up F3 as we do, so we can see there bottom left, we're in mushroom field shore, still mushroom field shore. So all this is mushroom island, so nothing can spawn on it apart from the things. So as we go out here, and it's only really once we get out of here somewhere, mushroom field shore, there, we go into ocean. So we're in Minecraft Ocean now, so we can actually reclaim a lot of land, and I'm kind of hoping that the lake is a bit like that as well. That'd be really cool if the lake in the middle is, we can make some kind of feature out of it. But it means all this is good. This side here, however, I think this quite quickly goes into there you go, ocean. So yeah, we can't, but it's good enough for paths. But it also means we can build out here a little bit, because yeah, that gives us a lot more scope in terms of building things on our little island. So we're going to do that. We're going to extend out a little bit. I've already started doing it with this. It's something we're going to play with today. This is our forge, if you like. This is where we do all our sort of stuff, and we need to kind of fill this in. So I'll probably do a little bit of that now on camera. So yeah, let's do it like that. Let's put that there, just to build it a bit in a cracked work in there. So what I want to do is things like this. I want to make into a place where villagers can actually be. This is where they're actually going to work. So we can build along a little, essentially an entrance in here. We've got some these, so we can put those along there, for example. We could then build it down like that, make a bit of an entrance, and as long as we have, you know, security, that nothing is going to get in, nothing can climb over. This is my only worry. Will mobs be able to climb over that? I don't think they will, because that is high. I know we're stood on it, but and we can go places that mobs can't. So I don't think their tracking will track that, but we'll have to keep an eye on it. So let's again put these down here. Probably just put some along there, a bit of height. This kind of secures it in, and I guess we could always do that if we want, but I don't think it looks as good. No, I don't quite like that. So we'll have to see. And then each area where a village is going to be located, so we might put our toolsmiths in here, we might put a couple of them in here. They're going to need accommodation. That's something they're going to need, so that's what I'm doing here, is actually starting to build some accommodation for them. So let's get some dirt, start filling this in a little bit. Where do we want to come? Because essentially when we come round here, we kind of want the path to come along here past this bit. So I guess the path is kind of going to go there, if you see what I mean. Maybe going that way then, I don't know, we can work on that. And then it's kind of, we'll probably then do a single path. So we've got that one there. But maybe if we're coming across here, let's just fill this in a little bit. And nothing can spawn on here, so we don't need to worry about that too much at the moment. I will check it all as well. So if we're coming along here to there, we then might want to then head across this way to get to this island over here. So yeah, I think that makes a natural path, because then it's easy enough if we're on here to come along here and then also whoop, go this way. So kind of join it up there. Let's bring it in a little bit. So yeah, I think that could work. Sure, yeah, I think so. So that's something I'll work on anyway in between. We don't need to be working on all of this now. It's just really to get a feel for it and see how it might work. Let's put those across, because then we can start growing the grass across now. Very good. Yeah, so that's a path there. That's going to come around here, but then means we can reclaim this. And I've already run out of dirt. Bane of my life, running out of dirt. So yeah, we can reclaim a little bit of that to put the accommodation on for these guys in here. So let's take those and let's bounce back across, and we'll reclaim a little bit more of this land. So we kind of want to pick up here. Where's our silky pick? There we go. So I guess we'll kind of get rid of these for now. And to be fair, the rest of the island isn't really going to have these, but you know, let's just do that. And then let's build this out a little bit more, because I want it to be natural as well. So rather than just square as it is at the moment, I do want it to be sort of, you know, this is kind of curved around here. So this kind of needs to be a similar, not necessarily the same curve, but it needs to be a curve nonetheless. And it might not be one that we can get around. It might just be something like that. Very good. And then with this can come along here, because yeah, this is all. There we go. Okay, that's cool. That works. Then we can bring this out. So in here, this is going to be their little accommodation block, and I guess that's probably going to be good enough. A little bit of broken brick in there, just the odd place. Yeah, and then we can fill the rest in. We probably want to put window, so actually that's probably the wrong place for it. Let's get rid of that one, and then perhaps we'll put a window, a door coming in here. I'd say there, that looks like a prime. Well, actually, why not have a double window? Why not? We you know, we got the money to do that kind of stuff. Yep, that all works. That all works. Cool. That in the corner. Alright, so we kind of got the basics there. We need to put something on the floor, because this is really a work area. So this kind of all needs to be, you know, they would work here. And then in here, we kind of need to build a floor, because they wouldn't work in here. This is where they're going to sleep and eat and cook and things like that. Have we got anything on us? We have got, I wonder if we can No, because it's pumpkins. It's not jack-o'-lanterns, and I don't think we've got any on me. No, so I'll have to do that separately. We do have some planks though, and I'm kind of thinking birch might be better. Let's get some birch and sleep, and then we can get that doing. We've got some birch in here. No, we could do stripped. Got mushroom stem. Should we make a nice clean mushroom stem floor? We've got mushroom in here, so why not? Let's sleep. Yeah, because what I want is the villagers to have the opportunity to go away at night, because we don't want raids and all that kind of stuff infiltrating them. They've got to have a safe place to go. So the fact that this is here, and then they've got another safe place here, we're going to put a door on this, then yeah, they've got an extra safe place to go, shall we say. I was about to say, did I actually bring those mushroom blocks? Did I? Did I? Does that look a different way? No, it does it the same way regardless. There we go. Very nice, very nice. We shall make a normal door. I say normal, but you know what's normal in this world, eh? So yeah, we'll do that. They can come in here, and we're going to have at least 2 beds in here. We might have more villagers than that. We're going to put these in here for now. So yeah, they've got somewhere to come. Let's put some glass in, some glass panes. Very good, very basic, and you probably have to put a table there or something. I don't know. You know me in decorating. It's functional. It's functional. That's all we really need is functional. We need to do something about lighting in here as well. So for now, we're just going to do that, just so they can see. We probably ought to tell you what. We can make a lantern and hang it off the wall, can't we? So we need one of these. And some of those. Is that not how we make it? Did I not pick that torch up? I thought, oh I did, I put it in my offhand. That's why. There we go. Now we can make one. There it is. Yeah, so and I think the roof we are just going to use slabs. And I think for me, when can I get on the roof? Can I please? Let's do that. No, not going to do it that way either. Do it that way. So yeah, for me, roofs tend to slanten a little bit, but that's going to put it up quite high here. So maybe this bit we take out. We have it in the other place, and then we can kind of start this like so, and then that way rainwater would fall off the rear, because what you don't want is slanting that way, because then when people come in the water falls on them, and you don't necessarily want that. We could have it a two things slant. That makes sense. And then let's do that. Get rid of that. Put it back again. Because again, I don't want it too high at the front. That's the thing. And then have that one again. And then we'd have that again. There we go. And even just finish it there. It doesn't need to be more than that. We've got any more of those? We haven't. Yeah, so I guess we can kind of do that. This wants to be slightly different, I think. I'm not quite sure. I'm gonna have to have a think about that roof. But you kind of get the idea anyway. What we're doing here. Whether we need a chimney or not at the back, I don't know. And we might need to add some more detail to this in a little bit. I just want to get the basics in, because I want to move a villager in here at some point. So the plan is, I think I said before, is to actually get all those villagers that I've traded with into their own place. So one of the next things we're going to do is actually make a yeah, so it wants to come forward a bit. It might be that we take that up one more. It's just quite high. Still not quite sure about it. Gonna need to think about that. But we'll get the gist. We're kind of partly there, so I'm probably going to have a fiddle with that off camera, see where we're at, see what I can do with it. Fill in little bits like that, because that's kind of sitting a bit better then. What we probably ought to do is get rid of that. Just make it easier for this to spread. The more you can do this, the easier it does get. Yeah, so that is something I need to work on a little bit, that roof. Me and roofs, not so good. And the idea is that whilst we'll have that one here, and we can soon take that out and update it. Come on. Is that the one? Yeah, it is the one. There we go, we've got a bit more of a roof on it. So what I'd like to do, if you look on this map, we've got this kind of working out here. Did I? That does there, so there we go. That's updated. Just got to hit it in the right place. I think that's what it is. Yeah, so I think with this path, you can see I've marked some paths in here. And I'm figuring this area around here I'd like to actually make into a village. So in here we're going to have houses for all the different villages we've got there, and any more that we might add to it. I'm going to kind of try and theme them if I can. So that's the long-term plan for there. I think we said we're going to have a lighthouse here, or maybe on there, I'm not quite sure yet. And then you see I've got this here, it's not lava, I've got something planned for that. And you can see I've got something there. So let's go and have a look at this. In fact, before I do, there's something I want to bring with me. Inventory management. I pick all this stuff up and then I don't put it down again. Have we got anything in there? No. I'll tell you where it would be. Here. And here. That's what we need. Got some diamonds there that I've been spending on the villagers. Haven't used any at all for my own stuff. But this is something we need to do. Because look at me, guys. Look, that's not me. Look at me and me janky iron armor. It's not even enchanted. It's rubbish. It's bizarre. But let's have a look here. So we got this guy, which is an expensive Silk Touch, 13 books. This guy here is Silk Touch for 7, so a little bit better. So he's me. He's my Silk Touch guy. Nothing happened there. Silk Touch. He's Silk Touch. This one's a mending guy. Still 4, I believe, at the moment. We've got a few other books, Power 5. But look at that. Second mending book from the mending villager. This one's only 1. That one's 4. That's just crazy. Crazy. Yeah. And 1 book per emerald. So we just, you know, I mean, it's like, yeah, crazy. So what we've got, unbreaking in this guy, so that's pretty good. I guess things like efficiency would be really good. We've got the mason here, been selling stone, because that's a nice awesome thing, is you just come along, let's get rid of that dirt, get some stone that you've been mining. You could then go, oh, we want stone for emeralds, boom, there's 3. Come along to this guy, and yeah, you can buy a, it's just crazy. It's crazy. What else have we got here? We've got Fletcher, that's who I've been selling sticks to. Not much else here over it, but I have bought some crossbows. We need to play with these. I haven't played with crossbows yet. Definitely need to play with those. And maybe that becomes our weapon rather than the bow and arrow. Or maybe we have a rule where we can only use that in the nether. I don't know. It's I feel as though I've picked, oh, of course I picked up emeralds, didn't I? Right, let's drop those sticks in there. Let's yeah, I want to put the emeralds in there, but I don't want to show you stuff. So yeah, anyway, we've got this guy here that was selling stuff too. Over here, this guy is tools, and that's where we got the shovel from. Not the cheapest of shovels, but I did actually have another one here, and this guy didn't give me a shovel. He only gave me a pick. So diamond chopper and diamond pick, unbreaking 1. But yeah, this guy, he gave a shovel as well. So we've got a shovel and a pick. We've got options on there. To be honest, the price doesn't really matter in terms of you know, 22 you can get better trades. It is what it is. And I did trade a few diamonds for emeralds as well. I figured that was a good use of diamonds. Armorer, so we can get complete set. Again, not the best, you know, price, but prot 1 unbreaking, prot 2 unbreaking 3, feather falling 1, unbreaking 3, fire protection. So that's not so good. But if we look at that, I've unenchanted them. So I bought them and I unenchanted them using the grindstone, and then we can put what we like on it. So those things we need to take across. We need to get the mending books. We then need to put all the other bits and pieces. So we want to make that prot 3 and unbreaking 3 and mending, maybe thorns. We need to put, yeah, so we've got all those. We've got a sword from this guy, the weaponsmith. So he's doing weapons. So everyone seems to do the axe, but yeah, sweeping edge 3, unbreaking 3. So that's not bad. That's pretty good. Yeah, and I think that's all the villagers we got at the moment. So that's pretty good. So we've got to go and do that, and I might do it between episodes. It's just a matter of putting stuff on. But soon, hashtag soon, trademark, we'll be able to wear diamond armor and then replenish it. Although obviously fish farms have been nerfed in the next you know, version of Minecraft, so we won't be able to get them that way. We'll have to then make sure we get villagers that do all the stuff we want to do. So here's what I want to do over here. I want to create, in fact, again, inventory management, or rather lack of it. Let's get rid of that in there. Let's go and get rid of a few things, and then I want to do the next couple of things with you guys. A little bit on camera, then I'll probably do a fair bit of stuff off camera, just so I'm not going to take up 6 hours doing this kind of stuff. So that would be crazy. I want to keep that. That'll do. So let's just take this thing down. Let's drop the maps all over the floor. Let's drop all this all over the floor, let it all break. Let's not have enough inventory space. No, I didn't think we would. So let's go and put some stuff away in a chest not being used, like this top left. We're then going to have to try and put all those maps together again and work out where they go. Probably don't need this in my inventory. Certainly don't need those. We need those. Actually, we don't really even need those, but I'll take them. Let's pick up the rest of these before they despawn. Hopefully I haven't missed any. I think there's a way of turning on hitboxes, isn't there? And that might be quite a good way of finding our items in the future. I saw Exuma doing it the other day when he died. I thought that's quite a clever idea. And I think it's doing a sort of F3, like G, no, that's borders, H, advanced tooltips hidden, no, I don't know. There's a debug option to find all your items, or to put hitboxes and that sort of thing on, but I don't know what it is. I have no idea. That'll do for now. That'll do, pig. Let's head over here quickly, he says. And we've kind of left ourselves a little bit vulnerable here to things getting up. So I'm going to correct that a minute before we do. So Yeah, they could get up there, but I don't think they would then do that. There we go. I think... Oh, no. There we go. Now I think we're safe again. That's the only thing. I just want to make sure that none of those mobs can come on and start destroying our villagers. That would be not very nice. I know there's a double layer for them to get through. They can knock the doors down but then couldn't get in. But some of the pillagers that are more worrying because they can spawn on land, have a raid and that sort of thing. So yeah, so this is the area I want to kind of do for the village. So I'm thinking some properties down here, and then we've got this lake that we could cover in. We've got this upper area here, and then we've got this kind of blank area down there. So I think, you know, we've got a lot of scope for putting some properties up here, because I was thinking we'd come up here, we have maybe 2 there, another one there, one over here perhaps, or 2 or 3, 4, 5. Yeah, lots of room for buildings, lots of room for villagers, which is what we want. Melon seeds. So we've got a couple of things to look at here. First of all, this is this. What I want to create is not so much a map room, but a map. I don't know. It's not a memorial, not a statue, but I guess it is a kind of sort of. I don't know. Maybe that's not the right. I can't remember how many we needed. Did we need more that way? That could be true. Right. And then all I've got to do is look at this and go, that goes in, I don't know, somewhere. I guess we could look at numbers and realize when they were made. Like 73 and 76 were probably quite late. So that one, got a feeling it was down here, wasn't it? In fact, it is like that, but it's up here. Yes. So what I want to do is make this as a, you know, as if you're looking at it now, where things would be. But I got a feeling that's where that would be. And then yeah, you're gonna have everyone. So I'm gonna leave all the blank seeds, and we'll work out those afterwards. This is going to be fun, isn't it? This is like a big jigsaw piece where I haven't got all the pieces, or I haven't got a map of the bits and pieces. That's, oh dear, what have I done? What have I done? I need to find familiarity in doing this, and probably put one of these up in here. Not that one. Not that. I should have taken a screenshot. I'm gonna have to rewind this video and have a look at it and decide where things are, what they look like, how they look, and all that kind of stuff, because I have no idea. I have no idea. Doing a jigsaw without... No, that doesn't fit. Doesn't fit, doesn't fit, doesn't fit. That might be the way I have to do it. That might be the way I have to do it. So none of these pieces are familiar yet. So I think what I need to do is get the other pieces over here from the chest, or put them in a chest, which I can kind of do here, I guess, by doing that, putting that down, making that, boom, and then offloading all those, getting some more, finding one I'm familiar with, like this island, and then find the pieces going around it. I think that's the way I'm going to have to do it. So I'm going to do that in a minute, but before we finish that, I want to show you this. So I've dug a hole in the ground. Why have you dug a hole in the ground, I hear you asking? Very simple. I need a portal over here, and this is going to be the first one of maybe 5. So if I had the map working, I could show you. But if you imagine we're over here somewhere. So of the Mushroom Island, which kind of covers this area, I kind of want 1 in each corner and then 1 in the middle lake. So all around about that area. So in the nether, you're just going to end up with, let's get a shovel. So if we're in the nether kind of thing, you'd probably have 1 over there, 1 over there, 1 there, 1 there, and then 1 in the middle kind of thing, if it's, I don't know. But you kind of get what I'm saying, hopefully. Because they'll be very close together. So when we come to this part, in the nether, it'll be like this portal here, or this portal here, or this portal here, or this portal there. So it's not that we want to travel across the island quickly, it's just that when we arrive at the island, we want to know where it is. So this is going to be in a cave within the nether, and when you see my nether kind of plans I've got, you'll understand that. But what I want to do is get this in place, and I want to hide it as much as I can, so I might not have enough obsidian. That might be a problem. That's why I'm not going to put it up here, because you'll see the edge of it. I kind of don't want you to see the edge of it. I guess I could cheat this, but it's probably a bit late now. Where's my... But even that's not going to be enough. Fortune, silk. I guess it doesn't really matter. Don't need to silk touch these. Put something in the corner. Some crackstone bricks will do. We'll do the same over here. Reclaim at least 2. There we go. That then needs to go in there. I guess we just put those up like that. Like that, and that's the sea, by the way, the sea floor. I had to do some very, very clever crafting to get that working. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? There you go. I can't light my portal. I need 1 more piece of obsidian. So maybe what I'll do is I'll go down into my mine. There's some lava down there. I've got a bucket of water. I'll get 1 more piece of obsidian. We'll put it in there. So I'm going to go and do that. But yeah, I essentially want this cave, because the whole theory of this map that we're creating is that these are kind of caves we're going into for the nether, and we're going to continue in the nether in a cave. So there's been like a little transition period, and then we'll wander through the caves in the nether to find another portal and bring us out somewhere. So that's kind of how I'm bringing it all together. But it means that I want any portal like the one we've got over on our main island has got to be one whereby you kind of disappear into a cave for it to work. And if you don't disappear into a cave, the whole illusion doesn't really work. So and as we haven't got any hillsides over here, I figured a hole in the ground would work quite well. So I think that's quite good. So guys, let me go and get some obsidian, get all those maps over there, do a little bit of jiggery pokery, and yeah, we'll come back and see how we've got on. You know, I just couldn't do it. I had to fill those corners in. So I went and got some extra bits of obsidian and filled those corners in. We now have a lit portal, which is cool. I don't want those bits there though. That's nasty. Yeah, I'll have to fill those bits in. Got some dirt up there, so we need to decorate this. We need to do it all around, but there effectively is a portal there. I've got the coordinates of it, so yeah, that's going to be when we sort it out in the nether. This is where we're going to come through. So that's that kind of done. This monument thing that I've done, I actually moved it down a floor. I built it all, looked at it and went, yeah, you know what, it's not going to work, it's going to be too high. So I've moved it down a floor, and the idea is I'll probably swap this out for quartz. I haven't got any at the moment, haven't got any with me. I've got some over the other base. Once I go in the nether, we'll get more as well. But I figured this will do for now. And what I'm going to do is actually, so we got the maps on the floor, all worked out, and then we're going to cover this with glass. should I get a texture pack that makes this clear glass? I don't know. That might be a thing, because I don't know how good this is going to look. Or should we use some kind of stained glass on this? I don't know. Let me know what you think, because looking at it like that, I really don't like it, but I like walking across it. Yeah, that's not doing it for me. It's too deep, and unfortunately, this is the height you've got to have it, because yeah, it's no good. So I think actually what we're going to do is move this back up again, because you can walk on this and jump on it by the feel of it. I don't think we necessarily want to do lots of that, but I figured, yeah, maybe that then wants to be this level, with the map up one and stairs going up to it, or maybe even the map's up on here, and then we have a set of stairs there, we come up and the maps are there. Yeah, I think that's probably what it is. But that means I've got to take all this down, all these blocks. I'm guessing, yeah, they kind of, once you pick them up again, they become whole again. So that's not really an issue. But yeah, I'm gonna have to take all these out, do it all over again, and get it right this time. But at least I got it all together. That's the important thing. I actually got all the bits together in a single place, and it didn't take too long. I think once I got it sorted out from the area over here, it worked out quite well. And the other thing I discovered when I held on to maps, so for example this piece here, when you look at it you can see the white dot on the left hand side, so I kind of knew I was close to where the map is, and given that I can see that's where that dot is, it was obviously there. So yeah, that helped a little bit, and then it just meant I actually all I had to do was work out this bit, so it wasn't too bad. Maybe we keep it on this level and have stairs down to it. Thinking about it, that might be actually quite good. So if these were quartz stairs going down to the actual map, that would be quite good. And then what I'm thinking, I mean, if they're quartz stairs, we'd probably have quartz going along there, and then we'd end up, this is bone blocks now, but we'd end up with some sort of quartz pillars going that way, and like that. A bit like in modded you get those kind of temples, yeah, and then I think some kind of roof on it, perhaps with some leaves hanging down and all that kind of stuff. I think that'd be really cool. So yeah, I think I'm going to leave it like that. I've made that decision. We're going to get some quartz, and yeah, finish that off. I think, and you know what, even though the quartz is all the way over the other place there, I think I need to go and get that now and finish it off, because otherwise I ain't going to be happy at all. No. I'm liking it, definitely. I got some flames up here. I tell you what, I went through so much quartz. I came back from the nether, just went over in the portal, because I literally had 7 pieces of quartz. So I went through the portal, corrected it, put it in the right place in the nether side. Had a quick look to see where this portal might be, and it's over a lava lake. So I didn't match it up yet. That's still to be done. Yeah, because I don't know. I'm still undecided on the nether, whether I'm going to actually delete the nether and, you know, start it new with the new 1.16. So undecided, but yeah, I got 5 stacks of quartz just from that little area where you spawned. Little bit netherrack left over, so I've put some netherrack in there, set it alight. So far it doesn't seem to be burning my leaves, which is good. I was a little bit worried that it might, you know, catch that on fire, and likewise here, but so far so good. But yeah, I'm liking this. I'm liking how it looks there on the floor. I think that's really good. It does make it nice and easy to update. I haven't updated this one yet. Still shows the orange. Now it shows that. Awesome. Does that look good? I like it. I like it. So yeah, probably not in keeping with this style of where we're going with all these buildings and the buildings that we'll have over here. But it's almost like this is more ancient, even though it's kind of modern classic style. It's a very ancient temple kind of thing. So yeah, and I've literally got a sort of crisscross going across there in the middle. Yeah, it's kind of self-explanatory really. I just kind of did these loops, did some corners to the middle. These sea lanterns I stole from some of the underwater temples. So yeah, that was definitely a thing. Hey dude, what are you doing down? What have you got for me? What have you got something for me? Are you going to drop your shell? Oh, you do. You do. You drop your shell for me. Thank you very much. It's very kind of you. Yeah, but I think it looks really, really good. So it's almost like, you know, this is like an ancient temple, and they've got the map of the island, and you know, now people are come here to escape the apocalypse. Yeah, Living Dead and all that kind of stuff. So we'll do that as this sort of central village here before we then move on to our sort of main newer builds in the middle area kind of thing. So, but I like it. Let me know what you think. The only thing I haven't decided, well, I kind of had decided, quartz or concrete. Quartz or concrete. My thoughts are quartz, and unless you guys say anything different, I'm going to go with quartz. I just think it fits better. This concrete looks dirty there. When you put black next to it, it looks really white. So like when we're using it over in the our other area with the black and white squares, it actually looks quite good. But yeah, here next to quartz, it looks a little bit dirty. So I'm not so sure about that. Yeah, so that's everything in place. Everything's there. We've got this lit up as well. I say I've not gone through it. I'm not going to spawn it because it's only about 60 odd blocks from the other portal, so it's not very far that we're going to have to create like a little mini hub. But yeah, I'm not going to do it yet. We need to line up the other side, and I need to decide, are we going to keep this nether, or are we just going to take a chance and have a new nether when it arrives? So I don't know. That other guy, no, it's just his flesh. It's his dead flesh. So the only thing I need to do is work out that building. So I'm going to do that between episodes. Yeah, I'll work out the roof. It's just something I need to spend time on, I think, more than anything else. So that's what we'll do. So I'm going to leave it there, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode. Don't forget to come and join me on Discord. Look at that, double shoveling, double spoons, twice a spoon in the episode. So yeah, come and join us on Discord. Let us know what you think about the concrete or yeah, quartz. I'm still going quartz. And we'll see you on the next episode. Thanks very much for watching. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye.